What's up, you guys? Welcome back again to your Heroclix headquarters. Today, thanks again to Wizkids, we've got some awesome stuff here to unbox for you. We have a whole brick of the new Deadpool Weapon X set. This doesn't release until like next month, I believe, in June, so pretty early on this. We also got the new Wolverine First Appearance Iconic set, and we will unbox this in a later video, but we will also unbox in the next video these two play-at-home kits for the set. We have the Multiple Man and we have the Wolverine and Deadpool play-at-home kits to check out. So, like I said, these will be in the next video. Today, we're going to take a look at what comes in this awesome Deadpool set. There's a lot of really amazing chases, a few we haven't seen yet, so I'm really looking forward to this. And this set looks amazing. This is one of the best sets I think we've got in a while. We did have a lot of fun playing this over in Alabama at the Heroclix for Huntington's events. So I'm super psyched to be able to do an unboxing of this set so soon, and without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, you guys, as always, let's cut this plastic off in style. Alright, so let's start from the left side of the brick here. So as you can see on the box, you do have a bunch of Wolverines, a bunch of X-Men stuff. That is one of the chases, the Wolverine and Deadpool duo, and you've got a bunch of Deadpools and more X-Men stuff. So without further ado, let's tear into this. I'm super excited. This set is so cool. So right off the bat, we get something cool here. Oh, it's Pandapool. We got Pandapool. I think he's just a rare, but he is just so big, he needs some plastic wrap. This guy is pretty nuts. I love the sculpt on this. It's so big. Gotta love that. We did also get, looks like a Deadpool robot, Outlaw. We have regular Deadpool and a Sunspot, so not too bad. And we also got a die, just like a regular Deadpool die. This set does have a lot of single D6s that you can use for certain effects that a lot of characters in the set will have. So some of them, I think the common Wolverine and the common Deadpool just come with a regular D6 you can use for like blades and stuff, which is really cool. You know, any extra insert in a booster is always going to be just nice to have. So let's move on here. Booster number 2. Boom. We've got some cool stuff here. Who is this? We've got Atlas Bear. We've got Strife. We've got a Timekeeper. We're going to be on the lookout for these. We're going to need as many of those as possible. We have a Richter, and we have a Black Widow common. All right, not too bad. Those Timekeepers, they're going to be a very expensive common, I'm sure. Everybody's going to be needing several of those. All right, booster number 3. Let's get it. Looks like we got a super rare. Yeah, we got super rare Psylocke there, looking awesome. We also have a Daken, an Iceman, a Lady Mastermind, and a Wolverine with the cowboy hat and everything. So very awesome. Our first super rare Psylocke. She is pretty cool. I honestly don't remember too much what she does, but I remember her being kind of cool. We'll take a look at her later. This booster shoved in here kind of awkwardly. Let's see here. We've got a, is that Sabretooth? Yeah, Sabretooth, X-23, a Copycat, another Iceman, and a Diamondback. All right, nothing too crazy yet. A lot of rares. Only one super rare, so, you know, saving the best stuff for the middle here, or the last. All right, let's take a look here. We've got, a Patch rare, and we have a James Howlett. This is like a whole Wolverine booster. We have a regular Wolverine, Jeff the Landshark, and then the common number 1 Wolverine, I believe. So almost entirely Wolverines except for Jeff the Landshark there. Not too bad. All right. Booster number 4, or we're past that. 5, 6. What is it? We have 4 more ads. Booster number 6. All right. Usually we've seen more super rares by now, but that's cool. Let's keep the anticipation. Oh, we got another super rare though, and I am super psyched about this one. Domino, heck yes. One of my most wanted super rares for sure. She is super good. And we've got another X23, a Wolvie. He is awesome. Another Richter and another Diamondback. And you can see here that we do get a die for our Domino. That is awesome. Super psyched about that one. Let's keep it going. All right, we got a Cyclops, it looks like. Boom, we got Cyclops. We've got Scout. We've got another Timekeeper. Heck yeah. We've got another Deadpool robot and Cannonball, who's actually insane. I think he's going to be pretty great for Pulp. A 19 defend and some other stuff he's got going on is pretty nuts. All right, man. Okay, last few boosters down to the final 3. Let's see what we've got here. Looks like, oh, I think I see a cool chase. Yes, it is. It's a Deadpool and Wolverine chase. Oh my gosh, I love it. They got that classic Predator pose where they're just, you know, locking hands there with the bulging muscles. So cool. Can't wait to take a look at him. We've got Jean Grey. We've got a Boom Boom. We've got a Multiple Man and another Copycat. Oh, wow. All right. So, last 2 boosters. Hoping for, I think, one more super rare is possible. I think we've got 2 super rares and a chase so far. So, that is pretty great. Looks like another super rare. Heck yeah. We have the super rare Professor X right there. He looks awesome with his whole getup and everything. And we got the rare Colossus. He is actually really cool. I think he's a pretty great rare. Got another Boom Boom. We've got a Hydra Agent and another Cannonball. Not too shabby. All right. Last final booster. We've got 3 super rares and a chase. So do you think we can cap it off with a crazy prime on top of everything? I kind of doubt it, but we will see if we got anything crazy for the final booster. No, but we got a Mine Pool, which is really good. And we did get Lady Deathstrike, a Kid Omega, another Sunspot, and another Wolverine. And again, this time we got his yellow die, so that is really cool. All right, not bad. Now, before I take all this stuff out and we take a look at what some of the cool super rares and chases do, I do have a legacy card here from the top of the brick as well. Now, the number one want for me personally is the Wolverine and X23 duo, but we haven't yet seen what the Weapon X legacy does as of me recording this. So I kind of hope I pull that just because I'm really curious to see what that one can do. But I also have a Deadpool and Bob. I wouldn't mind a Deadpool and Bob either, you know. Man, some of these can be a little hard to open. There we go. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Boom. We have a Hell Cow. All right. Hell Cow is a pretty good legacy card anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have one, but it is insanely good for 30 points. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, feel free to pause and read everything he can do there. And in case there's special defense power there on the back, it looks like, with the stops, yeah. So yeah, he is insanely good for 30 points, but without further ado, let's take a look at what the rest of these cool things do. All right, you guys, so here is all the super rares and chases and the time breaker I just wanted to show off. And one thing I wanted to point out really quickly, I did say how this Psylocke was a super rare, which she does have the tab for a super rare. It's kind of goldish looking. However, her card, it does pretty much say that she's just a rare. As you can see, it is just silver on the card, and she's just number 33, which is like a rare number. But I mean, she's pretty good. She does have stealth, mind control. Mind control is free, but only to target an adjacent character. And has this crazy blades that does a bunch of different things depending on what you roll. So she's a pretty fun rare for sure. But yeah, I guess, you know, this is still coming out super early that they're sending this to us. So it's possible that these are just some like early test glitches with the tab coloring or something. I don't know. Same thing with Patch. I thought he was just a rare. However, he is a super rare according to his card and his numbers. But anyway, first of all, I wanted to take a quick look at the Time Breaker. This This thing is just absolutely nuts. It's going to be one of the most sought after commons for sure. If you guys get a bunch of these, you just want to hoard a bunch of these for yourselves, because this thing just has free, if another friendly character has not activated the same effect this turn, generate a time breaker on click number 1. So you can just get a free one out every turn, which is crazy because they are autonomous. They have sidestep, toughness, nothing crazy there. They're only 5 points, but what makes them so good is this power action to choose an adjacent character and place them up to X squares away from their current square, where X is the number of time breakers, or a bystander version of the time breakers adjacent to that character. So I guess we're getting a bystander version of these at some point. Maybe it'll be in like that pizza box or something. I'm not really sure. But these things are autonomous, so their actions won't count against your total. So taking that power to place something is not going to count against your action total for the turn. So yeah, just, starting with a couple of these guys, taking a free action to make another one, take a power action to place somebody 3, they all sidestep up, and then another one takes a power action to place them 3 more. It's like super duper TK. Doesn't even require line of fire or anything like that. Just places them X squares away equal to the amount next to them. So yeah, super duper good. Get as many of these things as you can for sure. Next up, super rare Professor X, looking awesome. And he has the Illuminati, New Mutants, Shi'ar, Starjammers, and X-Men keywords, and X-Men team ability as well. He's got a trait that when determining themed teams, characters with the X-Men keyword gain the Starjammers keyword, and friendly characters with the Starjammers keyword have the Shield team ability, which is very interesting. And that's a great team ability to have, and just giving it to everybody basically is nuts. And he's got leadership and shape change on his special damage power, and when Professor X uses leadership and succeeds, you may instead generate a Shi'ar soldier bystander max 6 or a Lilandra bystander max 1. He also has improved targeting for characters and can make range attacks while adjacent. 5 range, flight, running shot, penetrating blast, invuln for 3 damage. Coming in at 90 points or only 35 points for some mind control, super senses, and outwit. And you don't get that leadership that generates these guys, though. But here's the Shi'ar soldier, just some running shot toughness. And the Lilandra has running shot toughness with higher stats and prob as well. So that is the main one you're going to want to generate first with him. But yeah, he's pretty cool. And then next up here we have Patch, who, again, I thought he was a rare, but, he is a super rare here. So let's take a look at what this guy can do. Weapon X, Martial Artist, and Spy keywords. Has a trait that, for free, once per game, choose a square within 3 squares of Patch. Patch can use Quake as free as if he occupied that square. After resolutions, destroy all blocking terrain within 2 squares of the chosen square. That is really powerful, because the Quake is already going to blow up everything within 1 square of it, and then after resolutions, you also get to blow up everything within 2 squares of it. So you can wipe out a huge amount of blocking terrain if needed. And yeah, he's got improved movement characters. He has a special movement power that gives him flurry and sidestep and stealth. And free, if Patch occupies hindering terrain, choose 1. Place Patch in a square of hindering terrain within 4 squares, or place Patch adjacent to an opposing character within 4 squares. So that's really cool. You could kind of sidestep him into hindering and then place him 4 out. And it's really cool. You can kind of bounce between hindering if he gets locked up with somebody, so he doesn't have to roll breakaway. He doesn't have to anyway. He ignores characters, but whatever. 60-40, either way, he's got sidestep, flurry, stealth, blades, toughness, and either Battle Fury for 40 or Shape Change for 60. So pick your poison there. I think both those point lines are pretty good. That free once per game Super Quake is awesome. And I always love being able to kind of teleport around and stuff. So that's really cool. And next up, last but not least for the super rares, we have Domino. Definitely my favorite of the super rares. I was really hoping to pull her. She is so cool. So taking a look at her, she's got 6-pack, X-Force, X-Men, Assassin, Marksman, Soldier, and Spy keywords. X-Men team ability. She is unique as well. She has leadership. When Domino uses it and succeeds after resolutions, choose up to 2 friendly characters with a Hotshots trait, and they each give themselves a Hotshots token. Friendly characters with a Hotshots trait have, when this character would roll a single d6, they may remove a Hotshots token to roll the Domino die instead of a standard d6. So that's really good. And she is a friendly character with a Hotshots trait, so she can also roll her die instead of a single d6, which is really cool. And also, she's a friendly character with the Hotshots trait, so she can choose herself to get a Hotshot token whenever she succeeds at leadership. So that's one of the few times you want to make sure you're rolling leadership, even like turn 1 when nobody has a token. And throughout the game, you want to keep remembering her leadership for sure. She's got super senses, but succeeds on a 4 through 6. And that's going to be extra nasty considering she can use her own domino die, which is, 1, 2, 5, 6, 6, 6. Basically, you have a lot better odds of hitting that with her die. And you got probability control. When Domino makes a range attack, one of the d6s rolled may be her domino die instead of a standard d6. So again, on like one of her dies is like 50% chance of rolling a 6, and then it's just 5 to 1. So you have just way better odds of rolling a lot higher, most likely. 12 attack to start with. I will say the only thing she's really kind of lacking here is some running shot. She's only 50 points though. Definitely want to equip her with a motorcycle to give her running shot. Yeah, for sure. That is so good. Her super senses are going to be so hard to hit with her die. It's going to be crazy. Also, giving her a sword would be cool because she could do that thing where she removes the hotshot token to, roll this, and you have like pretty good odds of just rolling a 6 on blades. That would be pretty cool too. Anyway, last but not least here, we have our chase. This epic Wolverine and Deadpool pose here. You gotta love it. This is so cool, their arms like right out of freaking Predator. So cool. Love that reference. And I was lucky enough to get both the Wolverine and Deadpool die with their like number 1 commons. I think these are just randomly included sometimes with the common, at least from what I've seen, and they're just a regular die, just 1 through 6, but I'm definitely going to want to use these dice when I'm using this figure for sure. And looking at what they can do here, they have the Team Player Team Ability, Alpha Flight, Weapon X, X-Men, Assassin, and Martial Artist keywords. Coming in at 90 points, they have a trait that when they are KO'd by an attack before removing them from the game, you may generate a character named Wolverine and or a character named Deadpool from your sideline on their last non-KO clicks, then heal them each 2 clicks. This game, those characters can't be replaced, aren't scored when KO'd, and the total points of the generated characters must be equal to or less than Wolverine and Deadpool's point value protected pulse wave. So we've seen this before on some other duos. It's awesome to see it again on this one. They have improved movement to destroy blocking, which is pretty crazy. I guess they just slice through the walls. You've got 5 range double target. Their special movement power is charge and running shot, and once per turn, when Wolverine and Deadpool KOs an opposing character after resolutions, they may make an attack. That's great. But they also have another trait that at the beginning of your turn, you may heal them 1 click. So they're constantly healing. They have charge and running shot, and whenever they KO something, they get to make another attack, which, they've got 12 attack penetrating blasts for 4 damage. Which is going to be pretty good odds of shooting somebody down. Starting with 18 invuln into some toughness with flurry blades. And then you get some stealth with precision strike and senses. And then they get some quake and regen. So all in all, not too bad. I think the only thing I would have liked to have seen on this figure is like a stop click. Just because, these are 2 of like the strongest healing factor characters in all of comics. I would have loved the duo to have had more healing. Maybe something like at the beginning and end of your turn, heal a click, and or free heal a click. Just so there's like a lot more healing going on. Regen as free even. But yeah, they're not too bad. I like that they can split, and it's just a super cool figure. So that is it for this unboxing, you guys. How do you think I did? Do you think we got some good stuff? I think we got some pretty cool stuff. I'm really happy with the chase and the super rares I pulled here. So let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button, and don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. But if you guys would like to help support the channel even more, you can check the links in the description for the Patreon, so you can see your name here in the credits with all these other awesome people. And for as little as $1 a month, you get entered into my monthly giveaways. So make sure to check that out if that interests you. But that's going to do it for this one, you guys. Thanks again so much for watching. Till next time, this has been Heroclix Headquarters, signing off.